Welcome to our channel. Have you ever noticed an unexpected buzzing or ringing in your ears and wondered if it might be more than just a random noise? Many ancient cultures believe that our ears connect us to higher spiritual realms, not just for hearing, but for receiving messages from beyond the physical world. In this video, we'll explore the spiritual significance of ear ringing. If you've ever experienced these mysterious sounds, you're in the right place. We'll delve into the idea that these noises might be messages from angels, spiritual guides, or even departed loved ones. Stick with us to learn how to interpret these sounds and what they could be trying to communicate. Let's begin by understanding the possible spiritual meanings of ringing in the ears. Many people who are undergoing spiritual awakenings report hearing a buzzing or ringing sound, a condition known as tinnitus. This has puzzled people for a long time, but it's crucial to distinguish between spiritual experiences and health issues. If the ringing is accompanied by pain or other symptoms, it's important to consult a doctor to rule out any medical problems. The ringing could be a sign that your energy is connecting with higher frequencies or dimensions. It's fascinating that while our ears detect sounds, our brains are responsible for making sense of them. The left side of the brain handles logical thinking, while the right side is associated with creativity, intuition, and spiritual insights. If you're hearing buzzing or ringing, it might indicate that you're tuning into new frequencies or dimensions as you undergo spiritual growth or changes. These sounds could be a form of communication from your spiritual guides trying to get your attention. Everyone's experience is different, so interpreting these signs might take some time. These signals often arise during moments of reflection, transitions, or important decisions. Ear ringing or buzzing is frequently experienced during significant life changes. Our senses, sight, hearing, taste, smell, and touch, help us notice various signals. For example, ringing in the ears is common during a Kundalini awakening, a time of intense spiritual and energetic change. This is a chance to connect spiritually and stay open to any guidance or revelations you might receive. Different people have varying sensitivities to these signals, and for those new to spiritual experiences, it can be overwhelming. However, a ringing sound in your ears is usually noticeable and can provide insights without causing too much distress. Pay attention to the ringing and reflect on what it might be trying to tell you, whether it relates to your life, current events, or spiritual questions. Ringing in one or both ears can carry significant messages. Different types of ringing, like deep hums or high-pitched sounds, might have different meanings. For instance, a deep hum could indicate the need to address emotional issues or release negative energy, while a high-pitched ring might suggest upcoming positive changes or new opportunities. Keeping a detailed journal of these experiences can be very useful. Record what you were doing, where you were, who was with you, and any thoughts or feelings you had. By tracking these details, you can identify patterns and gain a better understanding of the messages from your spiritual guides, angels, or guardians. Paying attention to small signs from the universe can be very helpful. If you find yourself having negative or unhelpful thoughts, it's a good idea to try to shift your focus. When something feels exciting or important, it might be a sign that it holds meaning for you. These moments are especially significant when you're feeling calm, as they often provide valuable spiritual insights. It's crucial to notice any recent feelings of imbalance, as they can guide you spiritually. Hearing ringing in your ears might be a way of receiving a message. We all have both male and female energies within us, with the left side of the body linked to female traits and the right side to male traits. The ear where you hear the ringing can offer clues about the message. For example, if the ringing is in your right ear, it is often seen as a positive sign related to qualities like confidence and strength. This might suggest that you're on the right track, especially during tough times. A loud ringing could indicate that you should continue on your current path, while a softer sound might be telling you to take a break and recharge. On the other hand, if the ringing is in your left ear, it might mean that someone is talking about you behind your back, so it's wise to be cautious about whom you trust. Alternatively, it could suggest that you're missing out on important spiritual messages. The left ear is connected to traits like intuition and creativity, so this type of ringing might be a signal to pay more attention to these aspects of your life. Spirits and angels often communicate through subtle signs to avoid startling us. If you notice ringing in your ears, it's helpful to look for additional signs, such as angel numbers or symbols. Ringing in both ears might indicate that you are undergoing or about to experience a spiritual awakening, or that your spiritual connection is deepening. This can occur during meditation or prayer and usually signifies a connection with higher spiritual realms. Experiencing ringing in both ears may mean you're in the middle of a spiritual awakening, or that your psychic abilities are developing. This is an opportunity to explore these spiritual messages and see how they relate to your life. Understanding these signs can help you gain deeper spiritual insights. It's important to create a comfortable environment to explore these experiences. Consulting with a spiritual teacher or therapist can assist you in understanding and addressing these messages. If the ringing continues or becomes bothersome, it's a good idea to see a doctor to rule out any physical issues. The goal is to understand how your mind interacts with what you hear and to interpret these sounds. Different types of ringing can have various meanings. Low, deep sounds might help you stay grounded and focused. These vibrations are not negative and can make you feel more stable. It might feel like you are covered by a weighted blanket, or that gravity is pulling more strongly, which can help you stay present. Try to be aware of these sensations without overthinking them. Being in tune with your body and the present moment is key to understanding these subtle messages. If you experience a high-frequency ringing in your ears, it often signifies that you're receiving energy or guidance from a higher realm. At first, these sensations might seem confusing or difficult to grasp. This is perfectly normal because our conscious mind is only a small part of our entire being. As you grow spiritually and connect more deeply with your higher self, the meaning behind these experiences will become clearer. Think of the ringing as a signal from within, offering guidance or updates that you are ready to handle. This ringing might make the environment around you seem muffled or distant, similar to the sensation of being underwater. Even though nothing physical is changing, this feeling can be quite isolating. Often, this sound causes other noises to fade away, which helps you focus more intently on your goals. It's a cue to pause, relax, and stay grounded in the present moment. Occasionally, you might hear a popping sound. While this could have spiritual significance, it's wise to first consider any physical reasons for the noise before delving into spiritual interpretations. In spiritual contexts, a popping sound can be akin to a burp or cough, signaling an energetic release or cleansing. This is especially relevant if you hear it while working on your throat or third eye chakras, as it can indicate that your energy work is having an effect. Besides the ringing, you might also notice other sounds, such as waves rising and falling, or you might not hear anything at all. These variations often occur during meditation, channeling, or when connecting with loved ones who have passed away. Such sounds may also arise during emotional or intimate moments. Different spiritual traditions offer various interpretations for these experiences. Some view these sounds as divine music or celestial melodies, reflecting a connection with higher spiritual realms. This inner sound is seen as an echo of the divine and an integral part of your spiritual journey. Ringing in your ears is commonly seen as a sign of increased self-awareness and spiritual growth. It indicates a deeper connection with a divine source and guides you towards a richer understanding of spirituality. For those who meditate, this ringing can be a prompt to turn inward and engage more fully with your spiritual experiences. Paying attention to these inner sounds can foster greater awareness. Many spiritual traditions suggest working with a guide, such as a guru or teacher, to help navigate these experiences and enhance your spiritual practice. Focusing on your third eye chakra and using mantras from your spiritual guides can help you understand and utilize these inner sounds more effectively. Both Buddhist and Hindu practices like Nada Yoga emphasize the importance of inner sounds for spiritual development. Additionally, if you're working on manifestation through techniques like journaling or visualization, A buzzing sound might indicate that your goals are coming to fruition. Sometimes, a sudden, loud, and brief sound in your ear could be a message from your higher self or intuition. For example, if you hear this sound while feeling uncertain about a decision, it might encourage you to trust your instincts. These experiences are deeply personal and can vary greatly from person to person. It's important to explore your own experiences and find what resonates with you. When you notice these sounds, take a moment to reflect on their meaning. Consider why the ringing is occurring and what it might reveal about your spiritual journey. Use these moments to slow down, connect with your body, mind, and emotions, and understand the messages and energies you are receiving. Paying attention to these subtle signals can help you reach higher levels of consciousness. By closing your eyes and minimizing external distractions, you create a space to connect with your inner self and enhance your spiritual awareness. Although it might feel unusual at first, tuning into these inner senses will become a natural and valuable part of your spiritual path. The ringing in your ears signifies that you are attuned to certain frequencies, guiding you on your journey of spiritual growth. Humans have the capability to hear sounds within a frequency range of 20 Hz to 20,000 Hz. This range includes most of the sounds we encounter in everyday life, such as conversations, music, and ambient noises. However, some animals, including dolphins, whales, and bats, can hear sounds at frequencies that are significantly higher than this range. These high-frequency sounds are beyond the limits of human hearing and exist in realms that we cannot physically detect. If you experience a persistent ringing sensation in your ears, it might be related to these high-frequency sounds. If you have explored all possible physical explanations and have not found a medical cause, it might be worth considering a spiritual perspective for the ringing. The ringing in your ears could signify that you are tuning into higher levels of energy or vibration. This phenomenon often occurs when you begin a spiritual journey or advance to a new stage of spiritual development. The sensation of ringing might be a sign that your own energy is rising. This is sometimes referred to as an ascension symptom in spiritual circles. As you continue along your spiritual path, the significance of these experiences may become clearer to you. Your emotional and mental response to the ringing might also shift as you gain deeper spiritual insights and understanding. To manage and interpret the ringing in your ears, meditation can be a very useful tool. During meditation, if you notice the ringing, try to remain calm and open to any messages or insights that might emerge. Use the meditation session as an opportunity to be present and receptive to these messages. After your meditation, take some time to reflect on the insights or messages you received. It's important to process these ideas at your own pace and not rush the understanding. Often, new spiritual insights and understanding become clearer only after you have thoroughly processed and integrated previous experiences. Keeping a journal during meditation can help you capture and remember any significant insights or messages. Our senses, including our hearing, play a crucial role in our awareness and overall well-being. To enhance this awareness, you might find it beneficial to practice deep breathing exercises while listening to soothing or calming music. Start with brief meditation sessions, around 10 minutes, where you focus solely on your breathing. This practice can help you achieve a sense of balance and clarity. It is normal for your mind to wander during meditation, and when this happens, gently bring your focus back to your breath. Many people find that regular meditation helps them feel more energized, focused, and clear about their goals and priorities. We often take our sense of hearing for granted compared to our sense of sight. Even individuals who are deaf continue to receive and process information through their ears in various ways. The throat chakra, located at the base of the neck, is closely linked to the ears and is vital for effective communication and self-expression. This energy center influences various parts of the body, including the throat, tongue, lips, cheeks, jaw, back, lower neck, and shoulders. It plays an important role in how we hear, process, and understand sounds. The throat chakra is crucial for expressing our emotions, creativity, and thoughts. It also acts as a bridge between our heart and mind. When there is a conflict between your thoughts and feelings, it can affect how you hear and process information. Difficulties with hearing might indicate that you are avoiding addressing emotional issues or struggling to grasp new information. This could also be related to unresolved memories or past experiences that have not been fully processed. A blocked throat chakra can lead to feelings of low self-esteem, anxiety, or depression. This blockage may make it challenging to express yourself clearly, communicate your needs effectively, or stand up for yourself. You might avoid difficult conversations or speak excessively without clear intent. To achieve clear communication and effective listening, it's important to maintain balance in the throat chakra. A well-balanced throat chakra enables you to listen more attentively, speak with confidence, and express yourself with kindness and clarity. The sacred spiral is a symbol that holds deep meaning in many ancient cultures, reflecting ideas about the passage of time and personal growth. This spiral shape has been used for centuries as a way to show our connection to the world and our spiritual journey. You can see the spiral symbol in various cultural practices, including ceremonial art, traditional dance, magical rites, and ancient stories about dragons and snakes. It appears in these practices because it represents a universal pattern of development and change. Interestingly, a similar spiral form exists within the human body, specifically in the cochlea of the inner ear. The cochlea is a spiral-shaped structure that plays a crucial role in our sense of hearing. It works by converting sound waves from the environment into electrical signals that are then sent to the brain. The brain interprets these signals as different sounds. Because the cochlea's spiral shape is so important for hearing, many spiritual traditions view the ear as a symbol of spiritual insight and personal growth. Hearing various sounds can also be seen as a way of receiving spiritual messages. For some, being aware of and responsive to these sounds is an essential part of their spiritual practice and belief. Many people experience tinnitus at some point in their lives. Tinnitus is when you hear ringing, buzzing, or other noises in your ears without an external source. It's important to understand that these sounds are generally not messages from the spiritual world. However, people who are spiritually attuned might interpret these noises, such as ringing or clicking, as messages from a higher power or a sign of spiritual communication. This ability to hear such messages through sound is known as clairaudience. Clairaudience means that you are receiving spiritual messages through sound rather than through visual means. When dealing with tinnitus, it's crucial to determine whether the sounds are caused by physical factors, such as issues with electronic devices or exposure to loud noises, or if they might have a spiritual significance. Tinnitus can be accompanied by a variety of sensations, including increased empathy towards others, a humming feeling around the top of your head, dizziness, nausea, headaches, or disruptions in your sleep patterns. If the tinnitus is causing significant discomfort or affecting your daily life, it is important to consult a healthcare professional. A doctor can help identify if there are any underlying health issues that need to be addressed. Sometimes the ringing in your ears can become so intense that it feels overwhelming. This intensity can make it difficult to manage the sound or the emotions it triggers. If the ringing becomes too distressing, taking a break from spiritual activities and focusing on relaxation techniques can be helpful. Many people who are new to experiencing spiritual messages through sound might find this process especially challenging. To help manage the experience, consider turning off electronic devices and going for a calming walk outside. This approach can help you concentrate on the ringing sound itself and might assist in understanding its source or reducing its impact. It is important to take tinnitus seriously and address it properly. Once you have ruled out physical causes, you might want to reflect on what the universe or higher power might be trying to communicate through the ringing. Often, the ringing in your ears could be a sign that you need to gain more clarity or become more aware of something important in your life. It might be an indication that you are on the verge of a new spiritual insight or experience. As you continue on your spiritual journey, the meaning of the ringing may evolve, and you might begin to notice patterns and deeper meanings. Initially, you might seek explanations from others, but over time, you will come to understand that only you can fully grasp the significance of the ringing for yourself. There is no single right way to interpret spiritual experiences. Each person's understanding of these experiences will be unique and should align with their own beliefs and personal experiences. It's important to approach the development of spiritual abilities with care and ensure that these experiences do not become overwhelming or uncomfortable. Sometimes, what may seem like a spiritual experience could actually be a medical condition that needs attention. Taking care of your health and seeking professional advice when needed will help you manage both the physical and spiritual aspects of your experience effectively. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of spiritual and physical phenomena. If you found this information helpful, please consider liking and subscribing for more insights. Your support means a lot and helps us continue to bring valuable content. I appreciate your time and engagement, and I look forward to sharing more with you in the future.